Good morning, class 8. Myself, Ranjit Kumar. I welcome you all in the e-learning program of Modern English School, Kunti Nagar, Nevada. This is the sixth video lecture of the chapter Reproduction. According to syllabus, today we have to see metamorphosis. But a small topic or a small point is missing that I need to explain you. So that is, since till now what we have seen, that after fertilization is of two type: internal fertilization and external fertilization. So just focus on internal fertilization. After fertilization, as I have told you, so this is the uterine wall. After fertilization, this is zygote. This zygote undergo repeated division. Means this zygote start dividing. First it will divide and become 2. Then both the cell will divide, become 4. All the 4 cell will divide, become 8. All the 8 cell will divide, will become 16. So these cells start undergo repeated division, and along with undergoing repeated division, this start traveling down the uterus. Means from fallopian tube it start traveling towards the uterus, and when it come into the uterus it get implanted, and this implantation take place in the uterine wall, and pregnancy is confirmed. And once pregnancy is confirmed, this development of the embryo will into fetus, and slowly it will complete development of the baby, and it will come out from the baby mother's body, from the womb. What I am saying here fertilization is also internal, development of the embryo is also internal, but in some case the fertilization is internal but development is not internal, development is external. How? I told you two type of organisms are there. They are oviparous and viviparous. Oviparous means the organism that lay eggs. Viviparous, the organism that give birth to young ones. So for example, in case of hen, that is, in case of hen, fertilization is internal. After fertilization, zygote is formed. After zygote is formed, this zygote undergo repeated division and start traveling down the oviduct, means towards the uterus along the oviduct. So this zygote undergo repeated division and it start traveling down the uterus, means towards the uterus. While traveling, a many layer develop around it. Many layer develop around this embryo. Once it is dividing, it is called embryo. So many layers is developed around it. Once a hard cell is developed, अंडा देखते हैं ना, मुर्गी का अंडा, उसमें जो व्हाइट कलर का जो हार्ड सेल है, उसके अंदर भी बहुत सारे लेयर्स होते हैं. So when the fertilized zygote start traveling down the oviduct towards uterus, many layers start developing around the embryo, and when a hard cell get developed around it, the hen will lay the egg. When she will lay the egg, still the chick has not been developed, it is still in the embryo stage. So after laying the egg, the hen will sit on the egg to provide it warmth for another 3 weeks. So within 3 weeks, the embryo will completely develop into chick, and once chick has developed, the egg will break open and the chick will come out. So in case of birds, reptiles and some insect, development is external. So in case of, especially we are talking about development of development in hen. So in that fertilization is internal but development is external. Okay, see, development of embryo in hen. Fertilization in hen is internal. I have told you. After fertilization, as zygote divide and travel down the oviduct, many protective layers are formed around it. The hard cell that we see, जो फोड़ के हम लोग अंडा को खाते हैं, hard cell that we see is one such protective layer. So as hard cell is formed, the hen lays the egg. Still the chick has been not developed. Still it is in the embryo stage. The embryo takes around 3 weeks to develop into chick. So another 3 weeks is required. The hen sit on the eggs to provide sufficient warmth to the egg. And after the chick completely develop, it break open the egg cell and comes out. Means development of chick take place outside the organism's body. Similar young ones are seen in the birds, reptiles, etc. So this is a development. It is somewhat different from the human being. So in last class we have seen after fertilization the baby comes out after complete development of the baby inside the mother's body only. Here fertilization is internal but development is external, and in case of human being fertilization is internal and development is also internal. So by now we know the young ones that we have look similar to their parents. Means if a couple have a baby, it will look like to the mother and father. Same 2 hands, 2 legs, nose, eyes, everything means similar. I am not saying identical, I am saying similar. So by now we know the young ones that is produced by the organism look similar to their parents. A dog give rise to puppy, a cat give rise to kitten, an elephant give rise to young elephant, all look similar. I am asking a question, is it the case in all the living organism? No, it is not the case. In all living organism, this is not the case. Sometimes in some organism, the young ones look way different from the adult. Means the young ones look drastically different from the adult one. For example, if you see a frog will lay the egg. After laying the egg will hatch, and after hatching of the egg, from that tadpoles come out. What tadpoles look like? Tadpoles have tail, they do not have limbs, and they can swim in water. Can you say frogs have these features? They cannot, not having legs and having tail. Do frog have tail? No. Do they have limbs? Yes. So tadpole do not have limbs and it has tail. Means the tadpole is entirely different from the frog. Means if I am saying that adult frog lays egg, from that egg after hatching tadpole, that is the larva, and this larva, this tadpole develop into adult frog. So this is the life cycle of the frog. So this tadpole is entirely different from the adult frog. So this tadpole changes into adult frog. This is called metamorphosis. Means the transformation of larva into adult by drastic change. Drastic means बहुत ज़्यादा change. मतलब दोनों एक दूसरे से entirely different हैं. It look like a fish that can swim in water, and it is a terrestrial organism. So it looked entirely different, but as the growth happens, this tadpole change into adult frog. This process is called metamorphosis. The transformation of larva into adult through a drastic change is called metamorphosis. Same thing can be seen in the case of butterfly. For example, butterfly. This butterfly lays egg. This egg will develop into caterpillar. Larva, and this caterpillar change into pupa, and this pupa drastically change into butterfly. This is the life cycle of butterfly. When butterfly lays egg, it gives rise to caterpillar. This is the larva. If you see the caterpillar, it looks like an insect. It will crawl on the ground. Can you see the larva and say that it can fly like moth or the butterfly? No, these two are entirely different from each other. So as the development happens, a protective layer develops around this larva. That stage is called pupa, and inside the pupa, drastic change take place that will convert caterpillar, insect like caterpillar, into butterfly. This drastic change is called metamorphosis. Again I am saying the transformation of larvae into adult through drastic change is called metamorphosis. Metamorphosis. The transformation of the larva into the adult through drastic changes is called metamorphosis. Okay, this was the topic that has to be explained according to the weekly syllabus. So I have explained you development of embryo in hen and what is metamorphosis. Still, if anyone have any problem, you can ask. Okay, thank you.